These are the new Bose QuietComfort Earbuds II, the latest and greatest from Bose, who's sponsoring this showcase. So thanks, Bose. Let's unbox it and take a look at them, and I'll give my first impressions as an audio engineer of over 15 years. Now, for those of you new around here, our ethics policy does not allow us to make a review if the same company is sponsoring the video of their own product. Oh, it looks like it supports Android and iOS. In this video, I'll showcase all the features they work so hard on, give you some of our first impressions, and because of our fancy equipment, you'll be able to hear audio samples and tests that I haven't even heard yet. That means you'll be able to have an immersive experience where you'll be able to hear it before I do, which is pretty neat. You'll want to make sure that you're wearing earbuds or headphones for the best experience. Inside, we have the Bose QuietComfort Earbuds II right here. We'll set it off to the side. And these are very important. We'll talk about these a little bit later. You have your ear tips, and you have a USB-C to USB-A cable. Oh, it has a nice soft touch finish to it. There's an LED here, the nice Bose logo right there, a USB-C at the bottom. Oh, and very nice, they have a button on the back so it's easy to pair. I love that. And then the moment of truth, open it up. Oh, ho, ho. There they are. Check that out. They're nice and small, have a nice black glossy finish to it. You can see over here we have the microphones, you have a little sensor here that you might be able to see, and another microphone and charging points there. So it looks very nice, has nice little wing tips here that I really like, and an oval shaped ear tip. And it looks like a little microphone over here on the back as well. Oh, now Bose told me that they designed these to be sleek, compact, comfortable, lightweight, and a versatile music companion designed to fit you in just everything that you do. I especially like using earbuds when I'm working out or traveling because they're small, light, and don't take up a lot of space. Now, my first impressions of these are that they are definitely very comfortable. They have an extremely firm fit in there, but it doesn't actually feel overbearing or tight in your ear. Those wing tips are really a game changer, especially when running. I have like no hesitation or concerns or anxieties about them falling out at all. These are perfect for any sort of working out. So if you're really looking for that, this is definitely the one to go for. They do have an IPX4 rating, so you don't have to worry about sweating too much when you're working out or from some light rain and water. They're also rated for 6 hours of battery life or 24 hours with the charging case. You can charge over USB-C, but there's no wireless charging capability. And there are even little sensors on here that can detect when it's in your ear or not. So it'll stop playing sound if you take it out of your ear and resume playback once they're back in your ear. Not having that is really annoying, so it's a must-have on an earbud. And of course, there are microphones on here that is supposed to give you crystal clear and natural sounding phone calls. We'll hear how that sounds later on in the video. You also have the Bose Fit Kit, which includes different sizes of soft silicone ear tips and stability bands to get the perfect fit and comfort for your specific ear. I really like that they have stability bands in here. They're super helpful if you're especially active, as they help you maintain a more secure fit. One of the most important things for having the best sound is having the correct ear tips in your ears. If they're too small or too big for your specific ear, it can make them not sound as full or can impact the quality of the ANC. You really need to make sure that you pick the right ones and put it in properly for the best experience. You could use a mirror to help out with that. Alright, let's connect it to a phone. This does have the latest Bluetooth 5.3 capability, so that should help with having a more reliable, high quality connection at longer distances than older versions. Okay, we have the Bose Music app open here, and we're just going to click on add that, headphones and frames, and I think it should be able to find it here. Now that, yep, I already opened it up and there it is. And there we are, we're already connected. Now, one of the features that Bose has to help with making sure that you have the right ear tips is their ear tip fit test. This is a neat custom tune calibration technology feature built into the Bose Music app that allows you to check to make sure that you have the correct ear tips and that it's seated correctly in your ear. It also provides personalized noise cancellation and sound performance just for your specific ears. I think this is pretty handy and a great feature. I really stress the correct fit, so anything that makes it easier for people to get that is a win in my book. Now, interesting thing, you may actually have different size ears, so you may need different ear tips on your earbuds, so that's kind of crazy that no ear is the same. And strangely, my right ear is bigger than my left one. I don't know. Okay, let's try them on and see if I have a good fit. All right, in order to use the earbud fit test, hit the gear icon on the top right, hit that right there, hit run test. Ooh, I already heard the classic Bose sound go between both of the ears. Okay, looks like we have a good seal. Do the headphone shake? Does it feel stable? I'd say so. Now, I know Bose designed these to have a deep immersive sound with powerful bass and high fidelity audio. I'm actually gonna play some music because I actually haven't listened to these. All right, so these have that classic Bose sound that so many of you love and tell me about in the comments. It has a really solid, deep bass, a little bit elevated there and very clean, shimmering highs. So it's not going to sound muffled and dull. It's going to have that really high-end air to it that sounds really clear without being harsh. The Bose Music app is also how you install updates and personalize the audio and the active noise cancellation to your taste. There's a lot in here. You have the source button over here, so if you have this connected to multiple devices, you can adjust that here. The modes button right here allows you to adjust between quiet, which is active noise cancellation, aware, which is transparency mode, and you can choose between some custom options. So if you click create mode, you can see all the options here. And when you've added one, you can see it over here. You can tap on it, and then you can adjust the level of noise cancellation or transparency mode. You can also adjust the shortcut options, and here's a good customization option. You can adjust the EQ, which I really like. As an audio engineer, I always like having as many bands as possible, no surprise, but we do have the bass, mid, and treble sliders here if you want to tinker a little bit. And there are some presets here if you just want a quick adjustment. Now, many know that Bose has some industry-leading active noise cancellation, or ANC, and I agree. They're one of the best out there. This is great if you need to tune out a bunch of noise and distractions so you can have a bit more quiet, hear your music better. ANC has been really helpful for me as my roommate works from home along with me, and he can be a little noisy. And with all the traveling I'm doing now, it's really great on a plane. So let's turn it on. We're next to a road right here, so we have a whole bunch of cars that are driving by. So I'm just gonna turn on the active noise cancellation right now from off to quiet and see how it turns out. Oh yeah, it's definitely cutting out a lot of that high end, the hissing from all of the tires and things like that, so it's definitely bringing down the volume. But we have some samples for you to listen to yourself, so let me know what you think and how it performs.
Aware. Aware.
Now, the Bose QuietComfort Earbuds II also have a transparency mode with Active Sense, so you can hear your surroundings clearly without having to take the earbuds out of your ears. This is super important to me, so I don't always feel closed off. One thing that they added that is pretty neat is the ability to lower the volume of any sudden loud sound so it doesn't hurt your ears. This is really great if you're working out and either you or someone else sets down weights and it makes a loud clanking noise. I imagine what's technically going on here is that they have a limiter that detects a loud noise and it limits how loud it can go, or activates the active noise cancellation so it doesn't harm your ears or at least make it hurt to hear. I'm a big fan of that, and when I tested it out over here, it's crazy. It hits immediately. It works extremely well. Here's my first impressions of transparency mode. Let's enable it, and oh my gosh, this is extremely natural sounding. I actually can't, this is weird. Like, I actually don't hear much of a difference at all in terms of what it sounds like around me and with them in. There might be like a little bit of that electronic like hiss there a little bit that I can tell, but honestly, I can't, like, can you say something real quick?
Testing, 1, 2, 3. How's it going?
It sounds like real. This is the most real life thing I've ever heard. It's astonishing.
Quiet.
Now you can actually control a lot of settings with the touch controls on the earbuds. You can adjust between quiet and aware mode, or ANC or transparency mode. You can also do the usual play, pause, answer calls, change tracks, and activate the assistant on your phone. Now, let's see how the microphone and call quality sounds. And here is a microphone test using the Bose QuietComfort Earbuds II next to this little water feature here, little fountain thing. How do you think it sounds? And here is what the microphone sounds like next to a busy road. Here is a microphone test with the Bose QuietComfort Earbuds II in a very quiet, controlled studio environment where I have a whole bunch of sound treatment. And this is what it would sound like if you were to receive an HD phone call while wearing the Bose QuietComfort Earbuds II. How do you think it sounds? So my first impressions and thoughts of the Bose QuietComfort Earbuds 2 are that they're a great option for those of you who really love that Bose sound. So this is going to be a great option for those of you who love that. And I know that they talk a lot about their active noise cancellation, which is definitely very good, but I really wish they would have emphasized how good the transparency mode is on these. I've never heard something that sounds as good as this on earbuds, so that's quite commendable. We have the holidays coming up, so maybe this will be a good gift for someone else or yourself. Maybe treat yourself. If you'd like to find out more or purchase the Bose QuietComfort Earbuds 2, there are links down below in the description, and thank you so much to Bose for sponsoring this showcase. Thanks so much for watching This Is Tech Today. Until next time.